Community rallies behind 9-year-old Victoria girl bullied after donating hair to Wigs for Kids. Who bullies a child for donating to charity? What world are we living in? Special thank you to CJ, McPuffin, Els, Kaori Ann Mori, and Holly Miller for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today, it's that time of year again where I have to make the decision between closing my window and roasting to death or opening my window and having loads of background noise in all of my videos. For the sake of you guys, I'm gonna close that window. I'm very warm. I'm gonna get very angry in this video because of the subject, so I might get sweaty. Today, we're going to be taking another look at r/iamatotalpieceofsh. Time to lose faith in humanity. I haven't had a video demonetized in a while. I think it's overdue, you know? Let's get into it, I guess. Dog for sale or burn. She's around 11 and I'm just tired of her, to be honest. She was a great dog, used to be able to sit and lay down, but now she can't hear worth a shit. Shoot me prices at contact info. Imagine selling your dog that you've had for 11 years because you're just tired of them. How heartless do you have to be? I can't comprehend what that's like, how you can possibly be like that. I've had pets all my life and I've never gone, I'm tired of them, to be honest. I'm just gonna get rid of them. Like, they're a part of the family. They're living things. They're not just possessions. Got my baby vaccinated. She had a double heart attack 5 days later. She died. According to your post history, she died of CHD, which is when plaque builds up in the arteries over time. According to the source below, it is a common birth defect and nearly 40,000 babies are born with it. I'm sorry for your loss, but according to your Facebook page, you made an entire page asking for prayers because you already knew of her condition. Please keep your lies to yourself. Anti-vaxxers will really do anything. They'll stoop to any level to try and turn people off of vaccines, even when something is completely unrelated to vaccines like this is. It's really sad that her child died. What's sadder is that she's trying to weaponize her child's death against vaccines. That's gross. Was it uncalled for? Yes. Was it a racist gesture? Yes. What we argue is that there was no intention or malice. This young girl didn't grasp the weight of the gesture. It is unacceptable, we agree, but our girls are not racists by any means. We sincerely apologize to all affected. They did this twice now. Yeah, I'm sure they're really sorry, huh? Last night, 2 people broke into the rabbit barn and stole a baby rabbit. We have great pics and video of your faces. Please contact the school and bring the baby rabbit back. It is not old enough to be away from mum yet. Who steals a baby rabbit? First of all, who steals a baby rabbit? Second of all, who steals a baby rabbit from a school? I don't get it. Just buy a baby rabbit if you want one that bad. Let's do a lookup. Let's look up how much is a baby rabbit. Let's find out how much it costs to buy a baby rabbit. Gumtree, sure. Baby rabbit, £30, £30, £35, £40, £40, £40. It's not, that's not worth kidnapping a baby rabbit for. I don't understand. Cyclist cycling along and smash. Hit and run, they just drive straight off. Now, when I first saw this video, I was like, oh, I wonder if I can see the number plate on that car. And I was right, you can. But then I read the comments and realized that's not necessary. The driver that hit the cyclist got sentenced to 20 months in prison, which I feel is not a long time for attempted murder and reckless driving, because there's at least 2 crimes there. Attempted murder being one of them, right? And they got 20 months. Let's read this comment. BMW guy only got 20 months in jail. Driver lies and said he lost control of his car, but he was at a bar before the incident. Biker has some fractures, but doesn't seem to be anything too serious. Them being at a bar beforehand, I don't know the details. That implies that they've also had alcohol. So reckless driving, drunk driving, or driving under the influence, and attempted murder. And they got 20 months. The justice system, it shouldn't be called the justice system, should it? it, really, because it's not. Dad's cruel punishment. Egyptian man ties his son to a pole and smears him in honey to attract bees. What is it with these medieval punishments that we see? This isn't the first time we've seen someone use a medieval punishment on a child. Why? How do you stoop to the level of using a medieval torture method on a child? They're a child. These torture methods that were used in the medieval era, this one in ancient Egypt was used, they were used on adults who were criminals, or often they were done to slaves. They were done to people who at the time were viewed as less than human. I don't think it's right that they were tortured, but that's the level that people were using the torture on. This is the second time we've seen someone using this on a child. On a child. Blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. A 9-year-old child was seen by the pediatrician whose condition worsened and so shifted into the higher center and blah, where child succumbed to illness. So relatives of the child planned and attacked pediatrician while he was out for cycling. So because he was unable to save a child, they attacked him. What they think they're gonna solve by doing that, I have no idea. Attacking a doctor because your child didn't make it is despicable. I can understand that you're upset that your child didn't make it, but blaming the doctor for that, attacking him, and potentially making it so that this man can't even look after people or children in the future, what are you hoping to gain from that? It's just stupid. It's sick. The solution to world hunger is eating. Clearly a joke. Just found your address. Get wrecked, funkin' dumbass racist piece of crap, making fun of starving kids. Are you threatening me with my own address info? Yeah, bitch, I know where I live, head-ass bitch MF. Just got swatted while having dinner. I am done with Twitter. This thing's been going around on Reddit recently of this guy that made some jokes and riled up some people that didn't get that they were jokes. How you couldn't tell that this guy was joking, I don't know. You have to be next level stupid to not realize. You have to be even more stupid to then swat him. I want to talk about swatting because I think it is one of the lowest of the low levels that people on the internet can go to. It happens to YouTubers, it happens to streamers, and it happens to just regular people. There are people like Keemstar who have a following of millions who deliberately dox people's information with the knowledge that his followers will swat those people. He knows it's gonna happen. He claims it's not his intention, but really, you're a man with 5 million subscribers putting someone's information out in the public. You should know better. You know it's gonna happen. It's happened every time. So for those of you that don't know what swatting is, it is when someone's information is leaked and someone else calls the police to their address on the grounds of a kidnapping or a hostage situation or something along those lines that hasn't happened. It's not a real hostage situation or kidnapping, but they tell the police that it is. The police then send SWAT over to that address, knock on the door, often kick down the door, arrest the person, and search the house. Pets have been killed as a result, dogs get shot, property is damaged, houses are trashed, and streamers, it is public news that streamers have died because of swatting. Anybody that actively swats people, whether it's a joke or not, is despicable because you are essentially attempting to murder someone because he made a joke about world hunger on Twitter. That's the lowest of the low that you can get on the internet. And I mean, yes, you can say, oh, like, there are pedophiles and CP on the internet. And yeah, but I'm not talking about those kinds of things. I'm talking about internet culture, right? I'm talking about people that live stream or frequent Twitch or people that are internet savvy that are parts of Reddit and Twitter and Facebook and internet culture that know the effects of swatting and do it anyway. It is the lowest of the low. I'm gonna move on from there. Apologies for my rant. Chlorine Karens. Mum booted from hotel pool for shaming kissing women. That woman is no Karen. Rather, she is a normal mum with a moral compass that is on point. There is no such thing as a female couple. Alright, good for her. Not around children. I'm sorry, but keep the PDA at home, not in the pool in front of the littles. If you want us to respect your decision, then you need to respect us and our children. Liberalism is a mental disorder. That one, the last one there is the worst. But about the PDA stuff. As a child, up until the age of like 14, I had never seen a gay couple. I had never seen a gay person kiss another gay person. Up until like the age of 12, I didn't even know what gay people were, right? However, probably every day, at the very least every week growing up, no matter what, on the way to school, on the way home from school, at school, in public, at the park, I saw straight couples kissing, holding hands, making out, getting busy, whatever. At least every week, if not every day. So why is it okay that straight couples do it in public, but it's not okay that gay couples do it in public? I grew up not around gay people and never saw it. And you know what happened to me? I still ended up gay. So what? What do you think that two women kissing at a swimming pool is gonna suddenly make all of the children in the vicinity gay? No, they see straight people kissing all the damn time. It's in every PG rated movie. Like, stop picking on gay people for just wanting to be able to do the things that straight people do. It's as simple as that. They just want to live their lives the exact same way everyone else does, but straight people have to harass them for it. Flamingo put down. Zoo officials had to euthanize a flamingo after it was struck by a rock thrown by a child. Why? Who throws a rock at a flamingo? Child or not, who looks at a flamingo and goes, I gotta throw me a rock at that? At a zoo, no less. You're at a zoo. Their lives are already pretty terrible. They're living in a zoo, and you throw a rock at them. Shocking video shows teen set woman's hair on fire on San Francisco bus. Why? What do you have to gain from doing that? What? I don't understand why. So this next one is, I actually talked to the OP that posted this, which makes me feel even more passionate about this. Sodomy is an abomination to the Lord. Leaving this group. Your God gave my son brain cancer as a child. He can suck it from the back. Was probably punishing you for something you did. And this is what I had a conversation with them about, and they agree with me in this point. Because how can you believe that a God is just and loves everyone and is this kind, benevolent being if you believe that to punish someone, he would give their child cancer? He is not going to give an innocent child that has nothing to do with what that person did cancer. That's not a punishment. That's not justice. That's just sick. That's evil, right? Like, how can you believe that they would punish someone by affecting someone else? That's not. And also, like, we're talking about God here, right? An omnipotent and omniscient being, someone who is all-knowing and omnipresent. Does he really care that I like the presence of men? Does he really not have something better to do with his time than to give a child brain cancer because their parent likes it in the butt? Like, how can you believe that? How can you in good conscience believe that and worship that? How can you worship that as your God? That's not, like, I believe God is real. I don't believe that any current religion has it down. I don't think any one religion is correct. I think most religions have something correct, but not everything. But how can you believe that God would be like that? How can you believe? Do you really think he cares about someone being gay? No, it's God that created all life, including gay people. And the final post. Mother accidentally shoots 5-year-old son trying to shoot dog. Bruno is a 6-month-old boxer puppy. So she was trying to shoot a 6-month-old puppy and accidentally shot her son. Why was she trying to shoot a puppy? Why was her son in the way of her holding a gun? What? I have so many questions. Why did this woman try and shoot a puppy while her son was there? What was going through this woman's head? I want to know. It would have, you know what would have resolved this issue without a puppy dying or a child dying? If you had called up your local kennel and said, a dog's escaped and I need help catching it, because that's kind of like their job. I'm just saying, you don't need to shoot it because it escaped. And that's where I'm going to end the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. I am really warm now. This video might get demonetized, it might not. If it does, if you want to support me and support my content and making more stuff like this that gets demonetized, I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click that join button. It helps a lot more than you might realize, especially if I'm not making money off of the video, but don't feel like you have to. I'm gonna make content regardless. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.